be recording in a few seconds.
What was that about berating Bastion?
The
Remember from
Baratier.
last session?
Oh,
I remember last session.
yeah. Oh God, I forgot about that. I need to make space in my notes. You know what? I'll do that.
You kind of deserved it though, but like,
Yeah, but still, you just don't kick a woman while she's down, you ass.
No, you kick her while she's up, and then you kick her again while she's down. I'm kidding.
no, you pull her up to her feet so you can kick her back down again and laugh when she falls.
There we go. It's chivalry, because you helped her up first.
Exactly.
Oh.
Alright, let's gently nudge this pig into the starting position.
No, just slap it, silly.
We don't kick pigs here. My wife told me we're not allowed to use that saying. So, that is the wrong number for your guys' session. Because your session is currently 11. Alright. Hello and welcome to the Ilderon Tales. Everything we're gonna see tonight is live storytelling. We're playing Tales and Twists, and I'm super excited because this is some of the last planned content I have, and majority of the rest of this campaign is just being responsive to you guys. So this is Make It Big, Saga 1 session 11 of your guys' game, and if I'm not mistaken, Fit the Shield, cool. We're missing one player tonight. We unfortunately, Sora's not going to be able to make it anymore to Monday night, so we will be having Stella exit the party. Actually, it's a good place for it, as there's no binding you all together right now.
There's also Riku who's not sick, but like...
Yeah, and I'll be controlling Riku, Zoe's character tonight.
Yep.
If you're under the age of 14 and you're watching, stop, because you're going to see content that's inappropriate for you. And otherwise, let's just jump into that.
Or talk with your parents first.
Yeah. Let's jump into that big ol' recap. I'm just going to read my notes, if that's chill with everybody. So currently this group is on the island of Light's Embrace, this new place that has just sprung up out of nowhere. And they are investigating all of these strange going-ons here and been trying to solve all of the colossal problems that keep swarming over this island. In their effort to do so, they've become agents of this Fey spirit that has deific powers, named Astriel, and they have been running around the island solving problem after problem. So last session started with the party fighting Senna and Anna, two Grey Guards, elite knights, that protect a part of the capital. And I have in all caps, Bastion Aura farmed. As Bastion was zigzagging between the two, kicking people off horses, throwing daggers into people's backs. Anna fought the group.
Badass as hell.
Yeah. Anna fought the group and was
ass.
killed by Bastion. Senna summoned a rainstorm and a lightning strike and was killed by Ramira and Victoria. Party ran to the Draconaut ship while Ramira fought the Plague Behemoth. Jai swung on board and took to aiming a cannon and sent Riku to fetch Blasting Sludge. Riku couldn't get the barrel up and swapped with Jai and totally messed up Jai's shot. The shot hit the lighthouse and dropped it on the Plague Behemoth, and Ramira slammed the creature into the way. Everyone died in the town except for Sarah Sprout. The party helped Sarah, and they found Lord Bredrick dead. Bastion yelled at Victoria, who was mourning Lord Bredrick's death. Astriel took Bastion into Fern's face and showed him her memories. She told Bastion she didn't know anything about how she got here, and Bastion saw the runes that were containing Astriel's that were containing Astriel fade away. Astriel told Bastion he's going to attend a soiree on her behalf and seduce and investigate a lady. Bastion brought the party together and told them about Astriel's memories. Party debated if Astriel was evil, and Riku said she was too stupid to be evil. After Riku and Astriel debated with each other for a minute, Astriel teleported everyone to her castle in front of a door. And that's where we ended off. Ramira confronts a problem she can't scary monster was your prediction last session, Ari, and no, you've got the shadow door. I thought you took the study. I was gonna say that's so true.
I took the other one.
Okay. Let's start. You all are in Astriel's keep, Star Keep, on the mountainside. You're at various points all throughout the castle. Does anybody want to volunteer to go first, or
I'll go first since it seems like my door's probably the simplest.
Okay. The keys, Jordan, have been split. The ones that Sarah gave you. What's left of the key ring, you can see a broken key is in your hand. Just the part of the key that goes into the door. The little just kind of back bend of metal that attached it to the ring has snapped off. It is in your hand here. Sarah did tell you the rune sequences of how to activate and dispel these things in a order. I don't think I wrote anything specific, but I think for all intents and purposes, if you want to dispel this door, I think I'm just going to do it very simply as a roll of your story die, and I will let you add +1 to this roll for every ability you have that has the arcane, curse, divine, or nature trait.
All right. Does the fact that never mind, it's spiritual. All right. So you said a world die.
Mm-hmm. I'm rolling on the hard tier against you, and you have to beat a 3.
Okay.
And I think that this is simply because Sarah basically gave you the source code for turning off the spell.
And I failed.
Do you want to do anything to that roll before I
Yeah, I'm reading my abilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you have. I think all of your supernatural stuff is in spiritual.
Yeah, I didn't declare this beforehand, but can I use a point of clarity to snap understand and give this roll the practice trait?
I'm okay with that. Do you have
And then
something that?
and then I have rehearsed drills. If I failed an action with practice, I can re-roll the dice.
Okay, go for it. Re-roll both of those. This is a story roll. You're rolling your world die.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
All right, 6.
6. I will let you re-roll that again, or I'll let you just not use that ability. It's up to you.
I will just not use that ability.
Okay.
Because that beats a 3.
Yeah, just kind of fishing for revelations. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. That is going to dispel this. There is a banner active here. I will read the banner and then I will describe the scene that is before you. And that's cool, by the way, Ari. Um, what is this? Did I play? Okay. Um, did it send? Oh, I sent it twice. Might be. Alchemy Lab. Um, 70 resolve. Vials of plagues, diseases, and poisons are on every shelf and desk in this room. A dozen different devices distill dangerous looking chemicals. When a character fails an action in this room, they take one major injury and gain the weary trait. Dismantle the research equipment. Um, there are a few things in here that have been knocked over. There is a burned hole straight through the slate granite that makes up one counter in this lab. You can see scorch marks and burns of things that probably been here for a while and things that have like congealed from being untended to. Stains and other things. Somebody was in the process of work here. There are 3 different counters on either side of the room. The central counter has several different not petri dishes, but kind of like small silver basins with different liquids inside of them and notes around them. What would you like to do?
Um, so dismantle the research equipment. First, I will investigate the room to see if there's any notes or documents on what was being researched here.
I'm going to contest you on this. You'll get information regardless, but there's something specific that you're kind of looking for here. I think I'm going to contest you on the hard tier, and these hard dice like you tonight. Just because I think that like there's so much here that trying to know what you're looking for, everything is a very interesting thing that merits inspection. You're trying to beat a 3 though.
All right, I will maintain my clarity. Or I use 1 clarity. I will give myself clarity again, and I won't use it because I have some reactive stuff I can use.
One.
All right. We are doing world die, or
no, this is just this is your world die. 3.
All right.
That matches. It goes in your favor. Let me see what notes are in here. You're looking for notes specifically?
I said documents or notes.
Okay.
Like
are you looking at one of the counters or are you looking at the central island?
I mean, I was going to work my way throughout the room.
Okay.
So if there's shelves, counters, central island.
Okay. I think you'll find notes near a counter. And it is a bunch of scribbles and things crossed out on it, and I think to the point where a lot of it is unreadable. The last few notes on the page that aren't scribbled is perhaps her blood more useful ? Refine how? Glimmer seed ? ? As somebody was quick scribbling as they were doing these experiments, and I will put that in your group.
Okay.
Do you want to keep going?
Sure.
As you go to the next shelf, you can see a rolled up parchment between some things. I think I'm going to have you roll a story die for this one, rather than your world die, as this is going to be kind of a test of dexterity, as it is wedged between two ill glowing green vials.
Okay.
And they are producing a small amount of gas. I
look.
didn't tell you what you had to beat. It was a 10, by the way.
Well, I'm going to use that practice maneuver thing to re-roll that.
Okay. Go for it.
Shit, a 10? I don't know if I can beat a 10.
I'd be willing to re-roll this on a balanced tier, but I don't think I want to.
That's fine. It's a crit failure.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
You go to grab this, and I don't think you notice that the back leg of the metal, like, triangular brace that's holding up one of these vials is kind of off balance and being propped up by this rolled up folded parchment. As you pull it out, it topples and rolls off the shelf. You have 1 moment to catch it before I think I'm just gonna inflict you a major injury if you don't.
oh shit! I dive to catch it.
Okay, I'm doing
Contest
this on the
die?
hard tier too. I'm sorry you have so many hard stuff tonight. I think this one was the most dangerous of stuff. This guy was not following proper procedures. Yes, 11 is what you're trying to beat.
Oh,
Two
I rolled a
threes
3.
and then a 10 and 11. That is, yeah. Bastion, it is going to fall and break to the ground. This is some poisonous gas, and as it puffs up, it starts burning. Not quite as bad as Marina's or as that other plague, but you feel your insides melting. Take a major injury. You do, however, have the scroll in your hand.
Okay. Failure, I get 2 tracks, right? On experience?
You gain 1.
1, okay.
Yes.
But I failed twice.
You did fail twice. You can gain 2. Yes. You gain
Okay.
1 for each failure. Okay, so, this one.
We're back to Jordan Lowe's rolls suck now. After
Oh,
the
no,
one
it's
good
nothing
session.
of value has been lost.
This one is a little different. I'm going to just kind of copy my notes and place it here. It says woman, and it is crossed out and in tiny scribbled text next to it. Unruly, unpredictable. Tree, question mark, circled. Source for reagent, growth time, need fast. Chronomancy, question mark, pteromancy, question mark, speed fertilizer. Note, order Aetherin's manual for advanced cultivation spells.
Oh. Do I see this book of Aetherin's manual for advanced cultivation spells in here?
You do not.
Okay.
As hostess to player, there's one more thing I think of great importance in here. Besides a bunch of, like, what are all of these diseases and poisons and weird things that he has.
Well, in that case, my next investigation, if that's the last of the documents that I can find, would be to look and see if there is anything out of place.
Okay.
Like something that's different than all these diseases and stuff.
I'm going to roll. This will be a perceive action. You'll get information regardless. I'm going to roll this on the easy tier for you. And you're trying to beat a 2.
Alright. Using my eyes. This is a world die?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it. Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong thing.
6,
rolled it
that's
twice.
a revelation.
Yeah.
A
Sweet.
D8.
Just do that real quick. While I edit my sheet, move that up to a D8.
Okay, so that's going to be a 9. That gets you to details in the environment. Do you have any other bonus to that?
Let me look at my abilities real quick.
You have +1. That gets you to obscure details.
Oh man, I'm done. I'm dumb for one thing, but I will let that go for now. Allies +2, improvising trait. Practice trade. That one. Go to tactics. Nope. And step. Nope. Nope. Willpower.
Yeah, I think that
Nope.
+1 to your world is going to be the main thing that gets you to the next tier.
Do I have a +1 in my world?
That's what your sheet says.
Oh shit, I do. For
Maybe.
instinct.
Yes. Okay. You are going to be looking around. And yeah, everything on these shelves and counters is kind of contained, sealed, either like has been burnt to ash from like fire gemstones that are in that are below some of these vials that have just never stopped burning, and the difference is the items on the island, they are in these open dishes, and haven't evaporated, or they've congealed, but it's not necessarily the same care. There is a book open next to them that is a journal of sorts, or like a heavier writing pad. And that's the details in the environment. The obscure details, you are going to notice that one of these liquids looks loosely close to what you were spitting up in one of these vials. It doesn't seem to be as acidic, and it seems to be almost inert. And a lot of these liquids will be inert. If you pick up that book, it seems to be list of things with various markings next to each of them. And I will put this in your chat. It is a index of experiments, and frostblight C, archblight C, Leflay plague C, veil rot C, godblood X, terrai T, dust heart T, form merge C, leprosy C, blood plague C, land blight X, death X, cow blood syndrome X, mandrake poison C, mana poison C, rat bite poison C, arc mentia C, mind mentia C, born deafness X, born blindness X, sight loss C. There are a bunch more just conditions and diseases listed in this book. They've yet to be tested or experimented. There's no mark next to them.
All right.
And I think you can reasonably conclude that this book is probably a description of everything that's happened in here.
Yeah. My only thing is I'm not sure what C, T, and X stand for. All right. Well, I'm going to take that one with me. And the scroll with me as well. Actually, I just take all the documents.
Okay.
And then I have the weary trait right now.
Oh, you do? Oh, probably still from the fight.
Well, I meant from falling down and having that bottle explode on me.
Oh, you had a thing where you could take the weary trait instead of a major injury?
When a character fails in action in this room and they take one major injury and gain the weary trait.
Oh, you gained the weary trait. Congratulations. That would be great if I could read. I didn't remember these banners. These are secret banners. These have been in place since session 1. I forgot that was on there.
All right. Well, I think I got all the information I can get from this room. I don't see the need to remove this banner.
You don't have to. You can just leave. The banner
Yeah.
will just be here for anyone who tries to go through this stuff.
I'll remove it just so we can gain experience. Once I gather all this documentation, I look around the room and go, this is too dangerous to be left as is. I'm going to start trying to make this a safer place to walk into.
Okay. What's your game plan? You're just gonna try and put away some of this equipment?
Yeah, I guess I'm just going to clean it up, try and label things, and like this, put away the equipment that looks to still be running or was just left as it stood instead of being put away.
Yeah. There's like Bunsen burners that have been made from like ruby gemstones rather than like gas and fuel, or gas and fuel. And there's kind of like a arcano tech of nozzles and things on here that are making flames from some of these things. A lot of these glass containers have just broken from essentially being left on this whole time, which has caused a lot of the destruction and gunk and things around the counters of like liquids and stuff falling out.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. How about you give me a move action to interact with stuff? If you're being as cautious as you can, I'll move the die down to a D10, and essentially every 3 things you clean up will take you a short duration. I'll move it to a D6, but every 3 things you clean up will take you a medium duration.
All right.
Do you have a preference?
Short duration.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself clarity for the short duration again, and then just in case I need it.
Okay, you're trying to beat a 6 on your first roll.
All right, contest die, right?
This is your story die. You are interacting with items. These are technically move actions if you have any bonuses to them.
Why do I always get a critical one? All right. Move action. Well, first off, I'm just gonna fucking use brave.
Okay. Reroll.
That. Well,
Believe.
or
You're down by 2.
I think I could give myself +2. Well, if I fail, I can gain an injury tier and gain a +5 on the roll. If I fail a move action. So I shall exceed my limits. Willpower.
You know what, Jordan? I just realized you had first volunteered for the alchemy lab, but you said you wanted to go to the studies, so I am sorry about this, but I think I'm just going to let this stand.
Oh, okay. That was absolutely right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I brain farted.
We all did. No one caught it.
Yeah, so this is a 4?
No, I'm giving it. Taking a minor injury to give it a +5.
Oh, that's great. That's a success. Yeah, and you can clean up one counter. Um, I'll reduce the. Well, I won't. I'll reduce the resolve of this banner, but essentially, if you clean up all 3 counters, then probably the biggest danger here is put away. Um, I rolled the
Right.
second die, and I wanted to fudge the roll, but that's not how the game is made.
Don't
I
fudge
rolled a
rolls.
9.
We got this. This is another instance of short duration.
Uh-huh.
All right. Give myself.
You tell me how cautious you're being, and I'll put the appropriate tier. But I think man, I gotta just clean this up. If
Yeah.
it's not,
Well, I'm counting how many instances I can give myself clarity. So far, I've given myself clarity 1, 2, 3 times. I think.
mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Do I have another instance of clarity? Yes, I do. 4. All right. So yeah, I'll give myself clarity again, just in case shit goes wrong. 4. I will
Shit
give
has gone wrong?
I give myself a minor injury to give it a +5.
I do
Jeez.
think that exceed limit is once per scene, because that comes from willpower. You may only benefit from each option once per scene.
Aw, damn it. You are right.
If you're
Can I give
okay with it,
myself a reroll?
I'll give you an injury tier instead of a major injury, and I will count this as cleaned.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 cleaned. There is 15 resolve left on this banner. If you clean the last one, this place is donezo.
Amy, I have a really important question to ask you.
What's up?
Am I still injured from the fight we had before this?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you unconscious?
No.
Okay.
We'll do this one more time.
Okay. Do you want to be more cautious, or are you cool with the balance die again?
We can be more cautious.
Okay,
I'll
I will
take a
move you
medium
to a
duration.
D6. You're trying to beat a 2.
Oh my god, nothing goes right here.
Is it a 1? Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
a 7.
It's a 7. That's a success. And everybody mark a tick on your help track, as this banner is out of play. You guys can use Astriel's alchemy lab.
I really need to start helping my allies. I've had the full trek for like many sessions now.
Yeah, I don't care if you. Oh, you know what? I'll put that banner into play that you guys can use help actions in other scenes. The split up one. I don't know if we've used this, but essentially, if you guys help each other tonight, it will take place as flashbacks or spiritual advice. Remember, Bastion, always wash your hands when you're done dealing with acid. Okay. Yeah. The alchemy lab is now relatively safe to use as long as you don't fight a Hydra in here.
Question is on the floor, heaving, going, fuck this lab.
Okay. Let's send you upstairs, back towards the rest of the party. And we will jump over to one of our other 2 players. Ari, Matt, do one of you want to volunteer to go next?
If Ari wants to go, they can go, but
I'm going to toss you a bone. Matt, I think you'll spend a lot of time on this word puzzle, and I will let Bastion enter the scene in a little bit. after you've been in there for a while.
Wait, why am I getting stuck with the word puzzle?
Because I accidentally gave Bastion your scene. I'm not good at this hosting thing. I am the best hostess in the world, but I'm still not good at it.
I could go next
Okay.
to buy you some time.
Yeah.
To delay the inevitable, I should say.
Well, how about this? Let me introduce it for Matt, and
And I try to
I will
solve
put
it.
you off screen, and then we'll come back to you and Bastion. Okay? Is that okay?
Fair enough.
All right. Same thing, Matt. You are going to. You guys were told how to fix or how to dispel the seals that Sarah put on these doors. You open your palm. The key for this door has been broken off and is in your hand. You do have to make a roll of putting in the right sequence to dispel Sarah's spell. And I will give you the benefits of +1 for every magical ability you have to this. Because, again, you've already been told the solution, but also the solution is kind of like do a thing that does take some technical proficiency in terms of how you use your hands and mind. Oh, I'm sorry, you're trying to beat a 5, and this is a roll of your story die. That is successful. Yeah, you are going to be able to get into this room, opening the door and walking past the wards. This is, let me put the reveal the abandoned study. All right. Abandoned study, 70 resolved. Signs of a manic scramble are painted over this study. Books, papers, scrolls are scattered about haphazardly. All information gained from searching and perceive actions is random. On an even roll, you find something important. On an odd roll, you find scattered information.
Oh, lovely. So, time to open a Word document.
Yeah, everything is everywhere. There is a desk in the back of the office. There are 3 bookshelves here. Everything has been kind of thrown off of them. And there is very little other furniture left in this room that hasn't been torn apart or like thrown to the ground. What would you like to do? And if you say look for something important, again, it's just going to be a perceive action, and you're going to get random stuff based on your roll.
I am going to look for, I guess, like a diary.
A diary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or journal.
At
least
what's your
something
game
like-
plan?
Right now, it's if I can find at least some sort of connecting thing between the subject matters of the documents and everything that's scattered around, maybe I can at least try
Okay.
sort of isolate it.
On the desk, there is a small brazier. As you were going and looking for this stuff, there's a little bit of a clearing around it, and there is ash inside of the brazier. A lot of stuff has been burnt here. In terms of looking through these books, give me a perceive action.
I believe that's story, correct?
World.
That is a 3.
That's an odd. You find scattered information. I think I'm going to evens or odds this for myself one more time of what thing I give you.
Okay.
Um, you find a order to a local fishery on the north side of the island in Galefin Waypost, um, of how many pounds of fish meat, salt, and spices for the castle. Um, it is signed and returned by somebody. I don't think this isn't at all helpful to what you're
Yeah,
doing
no,
now as
I
you're
will take
going
that and
over
put.
the
I'm
stuff.
like kind of do a arm sweep across the table if it's cluttered. No, I'm gonna just put it on one side where that will be considered like a useless pile.
Okay. I think because we're still doing random stuff, I want another roll of your story die here of just if things fall in a way that's beneficial to you. This is on the hard tier, and I
Yeah.
unfortunately got a 2.
Well, I got a 6, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you are going to go to start um throwing things off the table, and you're as you do, you can knock everything onto the ground, and parts of the desk are going to light up as a mist seems to connect several items, which are all going to snap back and pull themselves back to the desk. There is a neatly organized desk in front of you. In
and
which
some.
case, there is a writing pad um, that a writing pad. There is that brazier, um, and I will say there is a sealed letter that has yet to be sent, um, and it
You know what? I
has
will.
a golden wax seal of a lion. Of a
Would
lion's head.
I be able to roll a story die to try and figure out like who uses that, like, or at least
Yeah,
mem?
sure. I'm gonna contest you on a easy tier. You're trying to beat a 5.
I got a 9.
Or you know what? I don't think I should actually contest you on this. That 9 is fine. I'm just gonna give you information on a recall.
Okay.
Common knowledge. The golden lion is a very popular symbol. You've seen it literally all over everything in royal court, as it is the symbol of the royal family.
Hmm.
Uncommon tier, you are going to know that the in the rest of the world, a golden lion is the family crest for the Calgarin family, a famous family of mages and arcanists.
Okay. What? I am going to open the letter.
Okay. You're opening the sealed letter. This is sitting and reading it. This is a advisory to the Silver Sigil, a warning to double check and to put extra agents on watching the actions of watching the actions of my siblings, Destra, Sable, Kaipeldin, Neri, Eamon, and Arnsteld, Calgarin. Uh, Due to recent events in the world, it is believed that they are no longer in control of themselves, and that I, Lord Asmodeus Calgarin, can act as a consultant to give further information if you send a emissary to the wayposts. It is yet to be sent.
I'm going to fold that letter back up and pocket the envelope with the letter inside of it.
Okay.
There be other envelopes in this vicinity.
The writing pad is like a portfolio. It's closed. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
There are 2 pages on one side of the cover of the portfolio that seem to be a table with a bunch of letters. There is another letter that is that was folded, that is straightened out. It is written back to front, and or it is covered both back and front. On the first page, in the same handwriting as the letter, it seems that there is a equation for a spell. And it seems that on the second page of the portfolio, if you turn that page over, he has begun writing a letter. Generally, all of this is gibberish to you, but I will give you all of this stuff if you give me 1 second. The table of letters that he has looks like this. I just put it in your group. And the letter, the first page of the letter, of the one that was in the cover, says, "Dear old friend, I seem to have forgotten the calculations for a spell to purify water. If you could be of aid, I would greatly appreciate it. Here's the process upon which I went through for it, and write me back as soon as you can. I've attached a note with my spell's equation for you to correct my errors." And then the rest of this page is that.
Oh, all right. Give me about 20 minutes.
And you can't solve it yet. You're missing one bit of information. What's Victoria's thought process as she's looking at this? Oh, wait. Did I put the banner into play? There's another banner reading this letter.
Okay.
Here we go. A letter from an old friend. Clearly there is more to this letter than meets the eye. Every attempt to decipher this letter reduces the banner's resolve by 5.
Mother.
If this banner is removed by being reduced to 0 resolve, all characters in the scene gain the weary trait and can read ciphered text. Players cannot read hidden or ciphered text while this banner is active. So you either try and solve it, and you learn what it says as a player, or you make enough attempts in character.
What do I roll to try and at least decipher it?
How about a recall action? What's Victoria know about magic? I think is my first thing, as they are talking about the equation for a spell.
Magic wouldn't be the greatest, but they do know some of it since they are
Okay.
at least in royal courts.
Has Victoria ever read a spell equation before?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, I'm going to contest you on the hard tier.
That's fair.
You're trying to beat a 9 on your recall action.
And that would be my I'm trying to remember recall.
Oh, that's your world die.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I ain't making it.
So yeah, you don't get the specific information. I was going to give you the final line of the equation as you are reading through the notes on it. Is that
What the fuck?
Here we go. I'll do it like that. All right.
So that would be the final line.
That's the final line of the spell equation.
All right, no, just so that way I can at least start and trying to get it written down.
Okay, I'm going to reduce the resolve of the banner by 5 for one attempt at it. And I will let you sit and pull your hair out over that.
Just so I understand, like it is going to be basically a one sentence in the it's like a 1-for-1 sentence.
It
Like
is
basically from the Salem Ipset.
It
Sorry if I
is,
offended anyone.
and I'll give this, basically to you on that recall action. It is a cipher. There is a key to decode this text. That key is likely numerical, as if you were reading this table, trying to find stuff, you're looking for what letters mean what, which you see there are letters at the top, and you're looking for numbers at the side that correspond to rows. How you get that key is up to you. Yeah. I'm gonna let you fiddle with it, and then I will come back to you and I will let you make rolls and characters.
Yeah.
If you want to cheat around it. So Ramira.
Yippee! Hello.
The last door. Same thing. This one. I think this one is upstairs. This was actually the one I think you and Myrtle were trying to break down, or
I wasn't doing
okay.
that.
Yeah, somebody
I,
was
I,
trying to
I
break
haven't been particularly interested in the doors prior to this.
Yeah. I think Victoria and Myrtle were trying to break this down. The door has mended itself. Like I said, you guys have been told how to dispel these seals. And if you open the palm of your hand, the keychain that Sarah Sprouts gave Bastion is in your hand. There is only one key on the ring, presumably the one that goes to this door. If you want to be able to open the door with the key, you do need to dispel the runes first. And again, I'm going to challenge you on a balanced tier, and you get a bonus to this roll for every
Can
magical ability you
I use my Auroramancy to reduce the challenge of this? Because they're magical runes, they're arcane runes, I'm assuming. So, could I use, like, my Seraphic Aurora to... I don't think I actually do enough.
Give me a recall action, and I'll give you information on tiers of 5.
Okie dokie. I used a fair amount of my resources in that last fight, so I am quite tapped out right now. Call the world.
Oh, there is a faint from the other side of this door, by the way. Okay,
My
you
kind
get
of
to tier 2. Yeah, you could use Auroramancy to to dispel the runes on this door.
Let me just take a quick pit stop by the kitchen, grab a snack real quick.
Well, before you do, Astriel did tell you there is a evil spirit magically restrained in this room, and if you walk into the room with Oromancy on, there is a chance you can undo those restraints as you walk in.
That is a good call. So
And
I
you
might
don't
just
know
go.
what it is.
But I do have a +4 to dispelling the words. I have that written down.
Okay.
We talked with the lady who put them up.
Oh yeah. So I will give you a super bonus to this then. You're trying to beat a 7.
Cool.
I think you only fail on a nothing. If you roll a 1, you have like 100 magic traits.
Okay, let's see. What kind of roll am I doing to?
This is a story roll, but I'm wondering if I should even make you roll. I'll let you roll in case you get revelations for your die.
That's an 11.
So close. That's a great success because it's +4 plus like 10. Yeah.
She just puts her hand out. The sickly green, misty shadows pour out of her fingertips onto the door and shatter the ward.
Yeah, and I want to say, Sarah did a very good job of enchanting these doors, but she basically told you, like, you know, the locker combination is 164296 or whatever. You can unseal the door, and I'm assuming you open it and you walk in?
Yep.
Okay. A secret banner that has been in play is going to be revealed. Chain Spirit. As you walk in, it has 70 resolve. A spirit made of black smoke is shackled in the center of the room. Chains of Valpyr wrap around the thing, holding it as it tangibly struggles against these arcane bindings. Or against these Valpyr bindings, along with arcane bindings on the floor. The creature does not ever seem to stop wailing as it just screams and screams and screams of excuse me. It is wailing in your ears, in your mind, and it is incredibly piercing. All rolls within distant of the chain spirit take -10 while the door is open and unsealed. To remove this banner, seal the room back. Ramira, as you are in here and this thing is wailing, give me a roll of your contest die, and this is on balance. It is a 9. And you do have -10 to this.
Oh, that's a revelation!
That's beautiful. You might pass this. Roll a d20. You need a 7 or higher. Ooh!
10!
Ramira! Store a d20. Ramira,
Yes!
you feel something invade your mind. Tendrils seeping, sinking, learning, knowing. However, you were able
Whatever
to...
creature just opened the door to her mind realizes that the depths of whatever malicious entity is behind the door that Ramira keeps shut is not one you want to fuck around with.
Yeah, and you're able to guard yourself against this. You are aware this creature can read your thoughts, but because you beat it in a roll, it can only read your surface level thoughts. And it is going to say, "Daughter of the Black Knife, free me, for it is right. She keeps me held. She keeps me bound."
What is your name, Bound?
and its face is going to take the shape of yours. I could be Ramira, bound so close to you, in body and blood, in mind and soul.
Ramira, it's like that was supposed to be intimidating, but she just kind of. It's almost like she just had a very devilish idea. Well, is there any particular reason she has you bound up? Oh, faceless one.
You know not her motivations, not whom she is or where she comes from.
No, but she does keep me fed. So
The witch cannot be trusted!
I don't think you can particularly be trusted with how you're going about this conversation. This is a civil conversation.
The whole time this is happening, there is just like choruses of wailing, echoing voices.
You gotta have the Sam Raimi, free us from our prison!
I granted power to mage lords, to ascetars, to the greatest of the great. Your name can be in history as one with me.
One with you or one under you? That's always the question with these otherworldly bargains. You see, I've got first-hand experience. Because you seem to know at least some of who I am, so you must know that the intention of what happened that night was never the result. You must make me an offer so compelling I could not refuse.
It can be undone. A soul I can grant you. Hunger that disappears. Sated by food, not blood.
As tempting as the offer is, I have a different proposition. I'm going to give you two options. Actually, three. But I'm certain you won't pick the third. Option number one. I break your chains and exorcise you from existence permanently. Consuming your form and whatever makes you up, and maybe placing your essence in some fancy sword or dagger or some such. Or we can work on some sort of deal to do that without me deconstituting first. Or the third option that you probably won't take. I just turn around, shut that door, and forget I ever opened it.
For the sake of the ears of everybody in my house, consider it screeching and hissing at you.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
In like immediate response to that, as you will hear that smoke wispy raspy voice in your head. I cannot be exorcised. I cannot be banished. I am as much a part of this world from the first records of your history. My host is dead. To undo my bindings, to destroy me, only makes the others that bear the sliver of me much stronger.
Mira has a thought. And hold up. Was it? It's been inconsistent, which it is. Does Ramira have the crown, or does Riku have the crown?
Riku has the crown.
Riku has the crown. Okay, cool. Because I was like, I want to see what this motherfucker thinks about that. Well, and she's just gonna take out the Aurora amulet and kind of twirl it around her finger, like she's trying to decide whether to use it or not, like tempting the creature with it. You need to give me something a bit more specific. I mean, of course you can make all of this go away, but what would you be taking in return? Every contract goes both ways. If you're not specific, I won't break the chains.
I think I'm going to make you roll, Ramira.
Yeah, make me roll a
Not a reason action, but I think a contest die against it.
against the
as
wailing.
It flares and says, "Insolent whelp! I am bound, but my power is still immeasurable."
Ooh, that's a 3.
That's a -7.
Ooh.
As you are going to feel this total pressing, crushing force. And I will say, because you have dealt with gods before in this campaign, Ramira, this is not a god. But it is it is vast,
Everything but.
and powerful and binded. Much like how you felt with Catherine's presence. This is the sliver of one. Of something immense.
You are such oddity. Oh my god. I'm just trying to rack my brain for a good way that I could mechanically do what I want to do, but get through the consequences of me failing first.
Well, the consequences of you failing here, I think it drives you to your knees. You feel them bend. As this presence, it can't quite get to your deeper thoughts, but it can push on your mind that almost pushes back on your body. As you find yourself kneeling in the doorway. And I think it's going to say, if I wanted to control you, to simply erase these pine deeds, I could obey! Ramira, I think it's just short of being able to force you to do dexterous, actions. This is kind of a brute bludgeoning of magical force against you.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open up just enough to fill that one box of shattered. Just so in case the monstrous trait helps me out here. As this barrage of this barrage of dark influence causes Ramira's own death gate to open in kind, allowing whatever dark manifestation to crawl out.
Ramira, it is wearing your face right now. As you shatter, it expands, just tendrils, and these shadowy eyes that don't quite have pupils. They're just slightly kind of darker than the smoke around it, housing them. As it mirrors you, and it says, "You know me. You know me!"
Okay, I want to. Okay. Can I spend more than one stored D20 at a time?
No, it's one per roll.
Okay, it's one per
I
roll.
generally say if you want to use...
I think I've asked that before, but...
I generally say if you want to use 2 on something, that I just take the 2 and let you succeed. But here, I don't know, it's so... Yeah.
It's so impactful that it's like, it's important that the roll is the roll. So I want to see about trying to for lack of better words, fucking domain expand this guy. Just pull him into my mind palace so we can fucking talk in peace. Not like that. Not open up all of my barriers, letting him into my deepest, darkest subconscious. That's not what I want to do. But I want to get out of this maelstrom into somewhere quiet so I can see about trying to get him to capitulate to my every will. Is there just any way that I could bind this motherfucker?
He is bound as much as he can be. I'm going to say not that you know of right now.
Like, I'd need to put some work into it. There's not like a path to that right now.
If you want to invite this thing into your mind to have this conversation, you can. You'll have to beat it on a contest roll. It is a 6 that you're trying to beat, and you do have -10 to this.
Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah, Ramira, weirdly, this thing is already there, and it starts screaming in your mind. You hear the voice not only from in front of you, all around you, but in your own head, kind of like in that pulsing migraine sense.
Yeah. In like literally in her head.
And you'll just, I think it is going to become totally unhinged to the point where it is not like even responding to you anymore, but it is monologuing continuously in like you have a piece of me. We will bring bloodshed across this world. Vengeance for the first flame walkers. And again, just on and on and on of like, yeah.
Any bystander, like not even in the room, not even watching the door, in the hallway would just see this fucking maelstrom of dark spirit energy fucking torrenting out of this room.
Ramira, upon this assault, as it is going and going and going and talking and talking and talking, and saying all this stuff, how about you give me a recall action? And I'm going to contest you on an easy tier, but unfortunately I revelated. So you're trying to beat a 10, and you have -10 to this, so you need a 20 for this roll. This is your world die. It can happen.
That's a 4.
Yeah, this is just
going
to be...
if I stored D20 this, I'd need to roll a 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for it.
I think this is one where I'll say I'll take both of your D20s for a success.
No, I'm spending 1.
Okay, go for it.
If the dice say I fail, I fail.
I'm fine with that. That's a 10.
I've been forsaken.
Yeah, that's a 4. Yeah, I think this thing is overpowering, and I don't think you have any idea what it is. And it will say, all Calgarans are destined to serve me, no matter how distant the blood, a single drop and you are mine! And on and on and on and on.
I'm going to try to take control. Back, because I feel that this is like the window is shutting. Like bad shit's happen. If I don't,
it can't force you to free it. that is something Ramira has to choose to. I don't think you can understand anything about this room, though, with the spirit here, or even like what's going on. If you want to take back control
Okay.
of it, I'm okay with that. I'm going to contest you on a hard tier.
That's fine. You can contest me on as hard of a
No!
tier as you want.
I rolled a 1. You've got to you got to beat a 1, but you do have -10, so it's technically like an 11-ish.
Is this a contest?
Yes, this is a contest die. If you
Okay.
match, it goes in your favor. So if you get
So I need to roll an 11 or a 12.
yes.
If it's an 11, it goes in my favor. Okay. Okay, so in this case, this is when I mark the 5th box on my funny track.
Okay, I'm keeping up with it too.
That
it's
is
getting
the
real
5th,
scary,
though.
Ramira.
That is the 5th, though.
Okay.
Is it 5 and then one more, or is it once you
have
hit 5?
6. You have 6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the 6th one is your curse track filled. Yeah, when you
Gotcha.
fill your curse track, you have to pick an option.
Gotcha.
From
So
the
I've got
things
one
that you
more
do.
before I
Yes.
have to be worried.
Mm-hmm.
But I
But-
do have a backup.
Store a d20 and add a d20 to that roll. Do roll to see if you get a great success. Your roll is currently right now a 2.
Oh,
Oh God, Ramira, that's the greatest great success. Your roll is a 22. Yeah, I think this thing is going and going and going, and just this world should be remade in blood. The false gods have taken, and just you can just push and suppress and get this thing out of your mind. The piece of it is still there, but it's always been there.
Oh yeah.
And it is quiet and it is yours.
And then I'm going to try to break the bind.
You're gonna set it free?
I'm gonna set it free. I just fought it out of my mind, and now I'm going to break the chain,
Okay.
which might be a terrible idea, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm still not entirely sure what's going on, and I need to figure it out. So,
What's your game plan for breaking this? Is it just Auroramancy, or are you going to break the actual Valpyr chains?
I'm gonna break the chains themselves.
Okay.
I